say, you running on the road, so get out the way.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the AI Cowboy channel. Today we're going to be looking at scraping public complex website using ChatGPT. I provided ChatGPT with a series of prompts to create this script. Um, the script goes to this website. It identifies these dates that need to be filled in, hits the search bar, and we get data. So it looks like this. So as you can see, this one's a little bit more complex because we have form data we have to enter. We then get to this page and we have to download HTML content. This is stored as a table tag. So this data, I can't just download as CSV. There's no links in here. This is all I get. So I'm going to walk through the code, show you exactly how ChatGPT and myself came up with this script, and demo it live in action. So in the previous video, we did a simple web scraping task where we had these PDF links. We used Scrappy. It was very simple. This one's a little bit more complex because Scrappy can't just come in here and enter data and hit search and wait for the HTML content to come up. We need something that's a little bit more sophisticated. So here is Selenium. This is what Selenium is used for. What it's going to do is it's going to spawn a Chrome browser on my local machine. You can actually do this in two ways. You can actually have it open up the window like you see on the left, or you can run it in headless mode, which is this argument. Headless mode just basically means it's going to do everything in the OS. It's not going to actually pop anything up on your GUI desktop. It's going to do everything um, without a GUI interface. I like to demo without headless because you could actually see each time the Chrome window pop up and then close itself down. Now, I didn't want to overwhelm the state of Louisiana's server by entering max and min dates, so I just kept it month by month. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go back for the last 2 years, um, month by month, um, which is what this function right here is going to do. So this function creates a data frame where we have an effective date and a to date, and it's just all the start date and end date of a month going back 2 years. Okay, so let's just quickly walk through the code. Um, what we found out is that you need to ChatGPT recommended that we find these effective dates and these to date fields by using an ID tag. So the way I found that is I right click into this box, I inspect it. It's going to pop up this window. Let me expand this, and you can see the ID right here. So when you right click and inspect it, here's that effective date that I'm pulling from. Likewise with the to date, and then for the search bar. So we're going to have Selenium fill this field in, and hit search. And so that's what this section of the code is doing. It's entering in those dates, it's hitting the search button, and then once it gets to this point, it's going to download the HTML content through this page source, driver page source. It's going to close the browser, and then we're actually going to use another package called Beautiful Soup, which is the OG of Python web scraping. And we're going to actually find all the TD tags, the table tags. So how did I know to search for TD? Well, what I do is I came in here, I right clicked, I hit view page source, and then I am looking for license license number, I believe. Oh, didn't like that one. What I did is I scroll. So you can scroll down, and we can see all the TD tags right here. Our data that we want is right here. So we can see that raised bar and grill. If we go back, raised bar and grill. So that looks like the data we need. And these are all wrapped in TD tags right here. And so our beautiful soup is going to extract all these TD tags. There is a chance that some of these TD tags are not going to be used in our data frame, and so we'll need to clean those out. So for now, what's happening is we find all those TD tags. I'm exporting it to a TXT file. I use this just to validate um, that we're pulling the right things down. After inspection of the file, I found out that each record has 3 empty spaces below it. And so what this part is doing is it's it's stripping out, or it's creating strings, a list of strings that um, so for each record, so it's going for each section in the array, it's going to have this record, and then the next section it's going to have this record. And so this piece of code is just splitting out the file into each row that you see over here. I do a little bit more cleaning um, within each row. I think what was happening is it was pulling in an extra column, so I had to just delete that from every row. And then once I had it standardized, meaning every single list in single item in the array had the same number of strings. We could then upload it to, then wrap it in a pandas data frame with these column names. And so after that, it's very simple. We just translate it to a parquet, or we read it in as a CSV file through pandas, and then we um, upload it as a parquet file to S3. And let's demo that now. So to run this script, you have to hit Python and then main.py. We're gonna hit enter. And so what it's gonna do is it's gonna spawn a Chrome instance. It's gonna come up on my other monitor, so I'm gonna try to bring it up as quickly as I can. So here it just spawned this Chrome instance. It's entering the dates, hit search, download the HTML content. It's pretty quick, so I'm gonna try to grab another one. Right here, it downloaded the data and then it uploaded to S3. Okay, so it's already moving on to the next month. So enter in the data, hit search, and then it downloaded the HTML content. So the good thing with Selenium is that it really does mimic how a user would use this tool. They actually use Selenium for web testing originally, but here we're just using it to scrape data from the internet. Go ahead and kill this, and then let's go ahead and verify that it's uploading to S3. Okay, and it worked. So the way I did this was going back and forth with ChatGPT on um, each portion of what we walked through today. So first, I told ChatGPT to create a Selenium Python script that would go to this website, and then from there, I said there's 2 dates that we need to input. Um, Append your recommendations to that Python script, in which I had to find this effective date because it prompted me to use by ID, similar with the search button. And then from there, it was very simple, a simple web scraping task similar to the Georgia one where we take the HTML content and we just look for different tags in them. So I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.